What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Motivation Mogul Mindset, Avi Shree, the Inspire. I wanted to come because I don't do anything for attention. I do everything spirit-led, and I want to stay in that alignment. So today, across the world, people are grieving for different things, and particularly the untimely death of Takeoff. And what I want to say, there's already entities out for each and every one of us. But this generation in particularly that is raised on social media, seeing something as tragic as what they witnessed, and seeing that these kids in this generation are froze, it appears that they're in so much shock that they don't know what to do. I'm not coming at you. I'm not diminishing you. And I'm not saying what I would have done, because I've been in a similar situation, but wasn't faced with witnessing as it happened. But I got to the aftermath. But what I'm going to say is it goes back to our generations, teaching you how to pray, teaching you how to calm the storm, protecting and covering one another, being my brothers and sisters' keeper in all things. I don't care how much money somebody has. I don't care what we have to say to offend one another in love, but somebody has to take the lead, okay? Somebody must assert themselves and deal with being on the offense and being ostracized. I would rather tell you the truth to cover you than to have your blood on my hands, because I just wanted to see in that instance that someone get down there, secure the situation, tap into their spirit, lay hands and pray about everything of the covering, because the entity was already there. There's always warnings and signs and gut intuitions and things nudging us in the spirit that something is off. And if someone is off that is with you, detach and move away from them. And you still pray for that situation, because karmatic energy and negative energy is going to come to pass. It's how you bob and weave through it. Okay. I seen a young lady bending on her knees down on the floor with Quavo around that young man. And I just wish I could have extended my hand, or that girl felt compelled and didn't worry about the uncool, unpopular attention. And she laid her hands on him and she prayed a word of healing and bringing him back. But if it is God's will, the thing will go forth. But you don't know what God's will is. And if we don't tap into what our power is, we'll never know what we can do. That's it. It's cool to pray and lay hands. It's cool to tap into what your grandmama and them taught you and what you heard when you was growing up. But not a lot of us have sown seeds into them. And it's uncool. We got to sit back. We got to record. Everybody's pissed off about people just sitting and recording stuff. Bust through. Serve a notice to the atmosphere that you are there. Don't talk about God after they die. Bring the Holy Spirit in the presence of the Lord with you. I've been in the muck. I've been in some things. But I also know the power of how I shifted, because my gift is seeing the end of things first. How frightening is that? So the onus is on me to avoid, to miss, to bob and weed, to still go back, to be in the cut, serve and notice, quenching the spirit of any demonic forces, standing against it, and not having to announce it or put it on a page or put it on social media that I'm doing it. That's a part of the assignment. Your assignment is to hush and move in silence with the power of the Holy Spirit. And then you'll know you don't have to feel the grief so heavy. Then you'll know you actually did all you could do. God's love and God's peace to you. God's healing to this land. I'll be back.